Okay, right now my train simulator is not in full screen for a special reason. I'm using Google Maps to help me create an exact replica of Phillipsburg, New Jersey. The reason why I'm doing this is because while I like rail fanning in this area, it's not really a rail fan friendly area because one thing, the trains don't blow their horns no matter how much you try to get them to, they just refuse to. Another thing, for some reason, every time when I'm rail fanning, people keep walking up to me asking me if I'm okay. And then I tell them, yeah, sure, I'm fine. But then they call the cops on me anyway because for some reason they think I'm committing suicide. And then I'm like, what? And then I end up having to explain to the cops, I'm not committing suicide, I'm just filming trains. What would make them think that anyway? I'm standing far enough from the tracks not to get hit. That should tell them something. In fact, one day, I was standing on this bridge, the free bridge, and I was watching a train that was on this bridge over here, which was waiting for another train that was on this bridge when it appears. This bridge right here. And while I was doing that, the guy who guards the bridge walked up to me and asked me if I was trying to commit suicide. Anyway, that gets really annoying. So I'm creating a replica of this city for the purpose of watching the trains go by without the hassle. Is there a way that I can rotate this a little bit? Okay, good. That will come in handy a lot when trying to create certain replicas. Also, when I build the steam train railroad, I don't really have a replica of the actual locomotive that uses this track, so I'm going to replace that with another one. But since I have so many steam locomotives, I have no idea which one to use because I would really like to use all of them. I wonder what this bridge is for, but I think they abandoned it. Oh yeah, it looks like it leads to nowhere. Yeah, it does. It doesn't lead anywhere. Doesn't look like there are any tracks on it either. Anyway, the first section of the track I'm going to work on, since I'm already at this location on this route, I'm going to build a replica of the steam train railroad. Let's see, where does this track go? According to this ruler over here, every 6 centimeters is 50 feet. So that should help me in figuring out how long the track should be. So from this switch over here to where this tree is, it's like, actually, yeah, 30 centimeters. Let's see, 6... So 50 times 5 feet, that's 250 feet. So luckily this game has rulers that measure things in feet. So I just need to start over here and create a 250 feet thing. Oh wait, that's a lot longer than 250. Right here, somewhere about here. Is that really 250 feet? It looks a lot longer than that on this map. Of course, I am zoomed out a lot. Okay. From this tree to this next switch over here, it's 10 centimeters. So, let's see. 10 centimeters. 6 of that is 50 feet. So, I need another 4 centimeters. That's like 2/3 of 50 feet. Let's see. So it's a little more than 32 feet. Okay, right here is where I need to build a switch. I'll work on realigning the roads later. Right now I'm focused on the tracks. Let's see. This track runs parallel to this one. I need another switch stand that looks like this one. Okay. The switch stand is on the right. And it's always set in this direction. Okay, I'll worry about putting up the trees and the other scenery later. Let's see. Okay, from the switch, how far is it to the train station? Let's see. 30 centimeters. $42 centimeters. So that's like 7 times 50 feet. 7 times 5. So that's 350 feet from here to the train station. Hmm. $350, that seems kind of close. Okay. I'm not sure how I'm going to program trains on this track because the entire track in this area is unsignaled, and trains on this game don't really work that well on unsignaled tracks at all. So this is where the back of the train would be located on the steam train. Let's see. Let's see, how long is... Luckily there happens to be a train parked here, so I can tell how long the train would be too. It's usually... Can I zoom in? It looks like this is as far as I can zoom in. The front of the train is usually like right over here somewhere. But I can't see it because the trees are blocking it. Let's see. 30 centimeters. 36. So 36. Let's see. 6 times 50. That's 300. So does that mean the train will be like 300 feet long? I think something might be off about these measurements. They might not be exactly the scale. That seems too short for a whole train. Let's try to put one on the track to see if that works. Well, that took a long time to show up. Let's see, what type of locomotives do I have? Well, starting from the top of the list, I have a lot of American stuff on this game that won't work. The game's still responding. Well, only one viewliner in my whole collection of viewliners works. Let's see, trying to find a steam locomotive. I have a lot of stuff from British Rail. Let's see, this is from China. Canadian National. Oh, here we go. Colorado and Southern. Let's see, I don't really have any matching passenger cars for it to pull, so I'll just use any type of passenger cars I can find that are American, of course. Let's see. JLRT, JNR, JRH, I have a lot of New Jersey Transit stuff that won't work either. Oh, that's a locomotive. Never mind. What's that? Oh, that's a boxcar. Okay, here are some passenger cars from New York Central. Well, they're not really the same color as the real cars, but then again, I don't have the real steam locomotive that it pulled either. Well, it looks like with 300 feet, I can only fit a train with 3 cars in here. But this map has like 1, 2, at least 4 cars in this picture. Not sure what that's all about. Okay. Something tells me I can't trust these measurements at all. I don't think this in fact, now I'm thinking this entire map is not to scale. It's weird because I don't see anything up here that says not to scale. Usually they'll warn you about something like that. But even following these measurements, well, I guess Well, I guess I could go by feel instead of by actual measurement then. This does look a little bit too close though, because it's easily visible. Okay then, I guess I won't be, What do I do if these measurements aren't correct then? Well, I guess I'll just, because I'm pretty sure I remember at least like 6 cars on this train, and that's not including the locomotive. 6 passenger cars and a locomotive and tender. Okay, that's pretty good. Need to get rid of this portal because I need a lot more. Oops, I clicked too far out of the screen. I need a lot more tracks than this to finish this route. But for now, let's work on the Norfolk Southern Bridge that leads to this railroad crossing. Not sure what to do if I can't trust these measurements though. Something's not right about them. Okay, we'll work on this bridge next. I already know ahead of time that this bridge is going to be hard to model because it's on a curve, and making bridges curve on this game is easier said than done. They flat out refuse to curve. I can only get them to make a straight line on these bridges if I want it to look realistic. But I'll try. Okay, let's see. Actually, now that I give it a second thought, I think these measurements are very accurate. Why do I keep clicking outside the screen? Hard to get used to this. Need to get rid of this because this is where the bridge has to go. Need to get rid of all of this. The current select. Oh. And oops, why do I keep doing that? Okay, now I need to get to work on the bridge. What's going? Okay. For some reason it stopped moving. Okay. What type of bridges do I have? I ought to have one that looks similar to this one. Let's see. Nope, that's not quite it. And then And it only has one track. I need more one track. It has to be enclosed in steel. Kind of like this one, only rusted, but I'm probably not going to find a rusted one. Check rails. Does this bridge have check rails? If only I could zoom in a little bit more so I could see. Yeah, it looks like I'm zoomed in as far as I can go. How long is this one section of the span? It looks like it's 17 centimeters. Well, according to this equation, transferring the scale of this map to the scale of this game, that one span of the bridge would be 583.3 feet. So, let's see. Oops. That's 586. 583.3 feet. Okay. So I just have to move the bridge over to that area. Connect it on this side here. And move this area over here. When I connect the next section, it should be on a curve. Oh, looks like we have one problem. The span that's on this bridge, hold on. The span that's on this bridge is a lot shorter than the span on the real version of this bridge. So it's not well, I guess that can't be helped. I'm probably not gonna find a bridge on this game that has exactly the right span length. It keeps deleting the wrong ruler. Good thing I don't need those anymore. Okay, I'll work on figuring out how long this span is now. Okay, according to this ruler, it's like 18 centimeters. So, to convert that into feet in this game in real scale, let's see, 50, 100, that's like 150 feet. Oh no, what happened? Now it's not responding. It must be doing something. That happens sometimes. Okay, so I need a 150 foot span over here. Well, the curve looks like it's doing okay, I guess. I think that curve is a little bit sharper than that in real life. Let's try to sharpen it a little bit. Of course, don't want it too sharp because then the tracks are going to start sticking out of the bridge. That's one problem I have to worry about in this game. I guess that's fine the way it is. Now for this next span over here. How many spans are there? 1, 2. There's 2 more spans left. And then there's this. It looks like the tracks merge over here. Actually, no, they don't. They're separate. Okay, they merge over here. That's very far away, isn't it? Let's see. Okay, but that does explain a lot. Okay. These spans all look the exact same length to me. Okay, now this one is how long? I dropped it. This one appears to be 18 centimeters long as well. 2, 3. I'm on the third one. The third one of 4. So this one's also, 150 feet. Okay, 150, something around that. Oops. That's what I hate about these bridges. You have to be at the right location to connect them. Okay. And now the last span, how long is this one? This one looks like it's 18 centimeters as well. So 150 feet. Too bad I can't zoom in enough to tell how tall the bridge is above the river. I guess I'll have to make an educated guess with that one. Okay. I guess I'll work on this section of track now, the Norfolk Southern track that goes over the steam railroad. Let's see here. So it's like over here somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll delete these. This road I'm gonna have to move because it actually is over there somewhere. A lot further away. In fact, I should really just delete this section of the road. And the tracks on it as well. Delete everything up to where the sidewalk is. Okay, over here I'm going to build a let's see. Before I build the train station, I need to build another switch. Oops. These tracks have to merge back into one. I forget what side of the track this lever is on. I think it's on this track. And it's always set in this direction. Okay, now I can work on building the train station for this.